Hello, Facebook family. This is Andre Vaughn going live today. Today, my topic is watch out for family and friends if you have a dream. Let me say it again. Watch out for family and friends if you have a dream. It's so funny when you have a dream and you're looking to do something big and you have an entrepreneurial spirit and you have this great idea. You go get your LLC, you go get your corporation, and you're working hard, you're making a sacrifice, and you're not doing everything that your friends and family members are doing. So they're going to the happy hours. They're doing a whole bunch of stuff that you're just not doing. You're making the sacrifice. And it's crazy because you make the sacrifice, and not only do you make the sacrifice on, working towards your dream, whatever it is that you're looking to do, and even if it's, working with your children, you're still making a sacrifice. And your family and friends, they're out, they're going to happy hours, they're watching the game, they're all into the playoffs, they do all these things, and you are nowhere to be found. And then as soon as you work hard 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you start accumulating a legacy that you're supposed to leave for your children. But the crazy thing is that family and friends, number one, normally a lot of times they don't support you. And I've seen a lot of business owners get out of even network marketing. They've gotten out of traditional business. They stopped doing real estate, all because of they didn't get the proper support for their family and friends. And when you don't get the proper support, you're thinking in your mind, man, if my family and friends who put their feet under my table, if they are not going to support me, then nobody else is. Well, the devil is a liar, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of individuals out there that will support you. Strangers will support you. The people will support you more, and they don't even know you. They've never met you, never sat on their table. You've never done anything for them, but they'll be your client. They'll be your customer. Why is that? Because they have the right intentions. A lot of times, we're slave trading, and our slave master has been our family and friends. They think that they own you. They own the rights to you because they've known you. They've given you a ride. They've been around you. And so now that they own you, they didn't own your sacrifices when you made the sacrifices, but now they own you. Although they haven't supported anything that you've done, but they've been around. They're keeping it real. And it's crazy that, a lot of us, we don't support each other. And soon, it's funny because people start progressing. They start progressing. And as soon as you start progressing, guess what your family and friends do? Not all of them. I'm not saying all of them, because I have a whole bunch of family and friends that support me. But the ones that are not, they're snipers. They try to snipe your dream. And so what they do is when you're progressing, they're behind your back talking about you. And even if an audience is there to listen to them, they still look crazy because you're a grown person talking about another individual who wants to do something better for their life and their family. And so it's a catch-22. So family and friends, let me ask you. So when you have your family and your friends doing something great, if they're doing something great, you have a problem. But if they're sitting around watching cartoons and not doing anything, you have a problem too. So what is it that you want us to do? I mean, do you want us to be in a box so we can just make enough so you can like us, and we can't make that much so you don't disown us? And so we have to work together, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of times people get discouraged. They stop doing, living out their dreams and goals, all because we don't speak about this. Nobody's speaking about it. But I can tell you from experience, the devil thought he had me. Experience, I thought, I had people around me that I spoke in high regards. I love edifying people, because when you edify people, just think about it. You're speaking greatness into people. Even if they're not all the way there, you still edify people on their way up, because you can elevate somebody. You never know what you can speak. It's enough negativity in the news. It's enough negativity with all the gang violence and people not taking care of their children and people not taking care of their money. It's enough of that right now. So when you have grown people who have sense, we should uplift each other. And we shouldn't just come, positive stuff get a few views, but negative stuff give it even more views, because people gravitate to negativity. And then so when you gravitate to negativity, you're talking negative, right? You get in traffic, that's negative. What do you think your bank account's going to be? It's going to be negative. It's going to be negative. And I can tell you, I said 2016 was going to be my best year. But I'm telling you, I got to fight, boy. I'm fighting all over the place. And I'm fighting, and I'm being positive. I'm fighting, being positive, still trying to motivate people. I'm still trying to motivate people when some days I'm the guy that needs the motivation. And so I can't have people around me that are tearing me down. I can't have people around my folks that are tearing me down. For the life of me, I don't know why people look at somebody's shortcoming. They might have a hard time. Something might go out in the press or the public, and they repost something negative. Like, what good? I don't want people around me who repost other people's baggage, because I've fallen short a bunch of times. So if you do it to them, you're going to do it to me. So I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So I don't want to be around people that repost mess. Because if you repost mess, you're going to mess with the curve. And the curve means your bank account's going to be affected. And so we have to do a lot better, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we have to do what we need to do, because at the end of the day, I need real people around me. I need people that, if you don't like me, tell me you don't like me, and we can just duke it out. It's all good. We good. But just tell me that, because if I don't fool with you, I'm not going to say anything to you. I'm just not going to deal with you. I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to invite you anywhere. I'm just not going to deal with you. I'm not going to be pretending to like you. I love you. I don't hold grudges with people. But family and friends, we have to support one another. We have to support if you're a real family member and a real friend. And that's why people get a body punch, because they're like, man, I thought this person was rolling with me. I thought I got into real estate and nobody even bought a home from me. I got into network marketing and you didn't do the business, but you didn't even buy any of my products. Matter of fact, you bought somebody else's product. But when you need money, you call. And I know a lot of people go through that, but the devil is a liar. We have to do something and do something different. We have to uplift, stop talking about people, because I can tell you, when you talk about people, you want me to tell you what happens? You giving them energy. I already know 2016 is going to be explosive, because not only are people talking about me, but the truth, they're talking about lies as well. And so when you get so much energy like that, you only going to make money. That's why I don't talk about my enemies, because at the end of the day, I'm not giving them any of this power. Because anytime you talk about somebody, you're giving them power. It doesn't matter if you talk about negative, because if you're talking about me negatively and I'm talking about myself positively, remember, to charge a battery and charge a car, it takes positive and negative. You just help me. And so in closing, ladies and gentlemen, we have to do something different to get a different result. You need to share this with your family and friends, especially if you have a business or you're just looking for support. Stop tripping, family and friends. You don't own us. If you want to make the sacrifice and stop going to the happy hours, stop talking, stop gossiping, stop going to the clubs, and you're 80 years old. Stop it. Do something different so you can get a different result. Don't depend on Trump and Hillary Clinton to do what you can do for yourself. You're the president. That's why I get up and grind and do things I don't want to do and paying the price like I talk about. I do it because I want to be able to choose my lifestyle. I want to own my life. I only live once. What I know about funerals is people forget about you real quickly unless you leave them something. They forget about you real quickly, ladies and gentlemen. And so what in the world are you doing with your dash? The dash in between your death date and your birth date. Are you utilizing it or are you wasting time? And I can tell you, while you're on your journey, support people. Support people. That's why winning is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Anything I'm going to do, I'm going to win. It's just what it is. I'm going to be a part of a winning program no matter what I do. We're winning. That's the mentality. That's the mindset. So you might as well don't even mention my name, because we're going to be mentioning a winner. You might as well not mention the people that are following this feed, because they winners. Don't mention it. Don't even think. Don't trip, because at the end of the day, they're going to get exactly what they need out of life. You talking about them, that means you're a spectator and they playing the game. And that's why they're getting paid. And so, family and friends, if you want some money, then come do the work. Do the work. Make the sacrifice. Pay the price. When you pay the price up front and in full, that's what you can do. But stop treating your folks who are working and grinding and you're not supporting them. Stop it. Stop it. You don't own them. You don't own their money. If you're going to count people's money, you better count their bills at the same time. And so that's my message for today. Hopefully you guys will share it. I appreciate you, Vanessa, for following Desmond. Elijah, my man from Jacksonville, Lori Ringo. Just go ahead and look at the feed. Just spread the word. Spread this word. But family and friends, we got to support each other so we can go to the bank, because we're making deposits. I love you guys, and I'll see ya. Thank you.